Hi there guys, hope you're all well and welcome back to the YouTube channel. This one is going to be a breakdown on Euro US dollar, where I took just under $3,000 from this trade in the market. I was using the Euro US dollar and also the DXY, and on top of that, all our members took this as well because it was called in the community group where everyone can access our trades. So first of all, let's go on to the DXY and I'll basically show you the reasoning for why this trade was taken. So it was actually at the start of the month. So it was at the start of October. And let me just basically rewind it to what I was looking at on the dollar. So this was basically it. As you can see, just based on my screen, the accuracy of these dollar areas is crazy. And obviously that's why the win rate of the strategy is so high. And this is just another reason why we took a position on this kind of analysis. Now, basically what happened was dollar had started pushing up. I'm not one really to worry about bullish markets, bearish markets. I just trade what I see. And in this scenario, it was basically a very simple break and retest with a key level, Fibonacci, round number. You know, you get it by now. So moving up, price pushed up and pulled back from the 98.6 region. So I drew a Fibonacci from the low up to the high. What I then noticed is that we had a nice wick and also a wick here with these two candles. So overall, I was looking at potential nice key level where price had reacted multiple times in the past, which gave me confluence for why the level should work. On top of that, we also had the 50 Fibonacci, which gave me confluence that price was going to push up. And then also, if we look to the right-hand side, you can see the 97.5 region, which was a round number, and that line's just gone very wrong, but we had the round number at 97.5, which gave me multiple confluences in this yellow zone that the dollar was going to get strong. So all I did with this in mind, I basically waited for price to come into the area. Let me rewind it one more bar. Came into the area, and then following that, I basically then went on to my currencies to see if the dollar is about to get strong from here, then I would expect the currencies, Euro, US dollar, Pound, US dollar, Australian dollar, US dollar, etc., to get weak. So all I'm doing is playing them off against each other. If DXY is up, then pairs that partner US dollar are going to be down. If we go to what happened on EU, this was the trade that we took. Basically, all I saw is that the best presentable opportunity was Euro US dollar coming into a nice break and retest. So I was using the multiple confluences that I had on the dollar, pairing that up with a simple bit of market structure on Euro US dollar. And then following that, I had, and if we have a look, I'll show you where my take profit was. I was looking at the dollar and I was basically saying, well, where is price potentially going to reverse if price bounces here? And to be honest with you, my main concern was that little break retest level there. So all I did is that once price reached that zone, I took my take profit on Euro US dollar, which resulted in a 1.5R position, which was this. I'll put the screenshot on the screen. The trade literally lasted 29 minutes, so you can see price triggered us in. My actual entry price was, if I have just have a quick look, 17758, so it was actually just up there. Price came in, and then 30 minutes later, boom, straight to TP. It was probably one of the fastest TPs on the 4 hour I've had in quite a long time. So 30-minute take profit, 1.5R taken, $3,000 in terms of my account balance. And as you can see, annoyingly, what's happened following that is that price has just continued to push down. So it's all if, buts, and maybes, but assuming that, you know, at its highest, this trade was running 11.5R, which would have been nice for a runner. And you can see the dollar has continued to push from this zone here, and then it actually came up into this weakness zone, which I'm going to break down on a different video. So just to summarize, dollar, DXY against Euro US dollar, finding strength for the dollar overall, weakness on the euro against the dollar, called the trade in the group with all our members, which the link to that is in the description. Called it 30 minutes later TP, 1.5R, easy as that. So I'm hopeful that you guys could take a little bit of, reasoning and explanation from this video. If obviously it does benefit your trading, then great. That's the main focus of these. And it's also just a good way for us to document how we're doing, just so people who are watching can, see that it is possible to trade and make some money along the way. So any questions, please just let us know below in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.